So let us see the grammatical structure. In this they have given types of sentences. Okay, the types of sentences are like we have simple sentences, like in the first lesson we have already done what are the sentences, and based on that this will be the next activity. What are the types of sentences? Now they have given some examples. From that we need to understand what kind and what type of sentence that contains. So let's go for the first example. The stars are shining brightly. Okay, the stars are shining brightly. What can you see here? T is capital in T on the first word. In the first word T is capital. Yes. And you can see the full stop here. Yes. So that is a simple sentence. We call it as simple sentence for these kind of sentences. Now we will go for the second sentence. I am not playing with my sister. I am not playing with my sister. Now what word you can see here? Not. Not in the sense this. So this not, no kind or negative kind of sentence is called negative sentence, wherein which we use not or no. For in this sentences, those are negative sentences. Now we'll see the third example. What is your name? What's your name? Yes, I am asking you a question. So what I am doing? I am putting a full question mark also here. So this kind, whenever you see the question mark in the sentence, that will become interrogative sentence. Question mark is known as interrogative sentence. Yes, children. Now we will go for the next one. What a beautiful girl she is. So surprisingly, what a beautiful girl she is. Can you see one mark with standing line and one full stop? So it is called as exclamatory mark. Yes. So that is an exclamatory mark. I will explain you further what are the exclamatory sentences we are using in this. Now let's go for the last one. Come here. Come here. Yes. What is this kind of sentence? Yeah. I am either instructing you to come here. Yes, I am instructing you to come here. So such kind of when instruction, advices are included in the sentence, those are called imperative sentences. What those are called? Those are called imperative sentences. So now let's see an exercise based on these sentences, but before that I will explain you what are simple sentences, what are negative sentences, what are interrogative sentences, what are exclamatory sentences, and also imperative sentences. Now a simple sentence first. We will what happens in the simple sentences? First word of the alphabet is in capital letter. In simple sentence you should always remember first word of the alphabet should be in capital letter and it should end with full stop. So these are called simple sentences. Okay, and having a subject, verb and a complement. It should have some subject, it should have some verbs and it should have even a complement. As we discussed, the example of the simple sentence is the stars are shining brightly. Yes, we are giving the complement to the stars that they are shining. Yes, so we can see the verbs, complements and the subject in this. Now a negative sentence. What is the negative sentence? Negative sentence always includes no or not. Okay, but it should be written after the helping verb. Here I have given you an example that I am not playing with my sister. So I am placing not after the verb. Yes, after the helping verb I am placing not. So it is a negative sentence. Next is interrogative. Interrogative sentence is whenever you see the question mark in the sentence, that will be an interrogative sentence. That means the sentence itself ends with the question mark. Yes, what is your name? That I am asking you a question, so my sentence is ending with question mark, so that is called as interrogative sentence. Now, exclamatory sentence. I said one standing line and one dot below, so that is an exclamation mark. An exclamatory sentence expresses sudden feelings of surprise or pity or joy. So, surprise, like this, okay, joy, hooray, like this. So we express such kind of feelings with the exclamatory marks are known as exclamatory sentences. Now next go to the imperative sentence. Imperative sentence has giving advice, instructions or direction, and it ends also with the full stop. So what are imperative sentences is, I said come here, so that was my instruction, right? So such kind of instructions, advices or directions, if you see in the sentence, those are called imperative sentences. So now we will go for further exercise by using these kind of sentences. These kind of simple sentences we have to use in grammatical structure. So let's see what is the next part. So let's see the next part. Identify whether the following sentences are simple, interrogative, imperative or exclamatory. As I already explained you, now we have to say the sentences whether they are simple, interrogative, exclamatory or imperative. Now let's see the first sentence. Some children are very naughty. What do you see in this? T is capital. Sorry sir, S is capital in this. Yes. And after naughty, can you see full stop here? So what is the kind of sentence? Yes children, it is simple sentence. It doesn't contain any question mark, no exclamatory mark, no surprising thing. So now the second will be, are you in the third standard? Are you in third standard? So what am I asking? I am asking you a question. So in this you can see a question mark. So whenever the question mark is there, what kind of sentence it will be? Interrogative sentence. Yes. Wash your hands before every meal. What you can see here? Wash your hands before every meal. Now what happens here? It is an advice. Okay? It's an advice. Washing your hands before meal is advice. So that is the reason it is imperative sentence. Now the fourth one is, what a poor boy. Can you see the exclamatory mark here? Yes. So that is exclamatory sentence. Fifth one, where are your books? Again question mark. So when the question mark comes, what kind of sentence? Interrogative sentence. Yes. Next one, Sahil likes to play football. What does Sahil likes to play? He likes to play football. Do you see any question mark, exclamatory mark or no negative sentence? No. S is capital and there is a full stop at the end. So it is a simple sentence. Yes. Now next is, there was no rainfall. There was no rainfall. When no comes, it becomes negative sentence. No rainfall. No should be used in negative. So it is a negative sentence. Now next one is, where do you live? So again, question mark, interrogative sentence. Yes. Drink plenty of water. What is that? Giving instruction, advice. Yes. So giving instruction and advice what we help, what we do. That is an imperative sentence. Giving advice, giving commands, giving instruction is imperative sentence. Now last one, how can you compare my thorns to that of cactus? Question mark. When question mark comes, that is an interrogative sentence. So we have done with this all. Now next we will go for conversation skills. Now these conversation skills, you have to act with your partner or with your friend or with your sibling. Then we will go for let's listen. You have to listen to your teacher and then we will decide what should be the moral of the story. So let's start with the small story and we'll say what should be the moral of the story at last. Let's listen, children. Let's listen carefully. Okay, we'll start the story. So let's listen, children. I will be narrating you another short story. Okay, and you have to listen carefully because we have to decide the moral of the story now. Now what is the story about? Story about Amar. Amar is the name of the child who is a very lazy boy. What is lazy? Whatever work his parents say he will never do, that is lazy. Amar is very lazy boy and always used to postpone things. Do your homework, Amar? No, I will do tomorrow. Do again tomorrow if mama and daddy ask, do your homework, Amar? No, I will do tomorrow. That is postponement. So he used to postpone all the things. One day his father called him. Come here, Amar, come here. He called him and made him to understand the value of time, that one should always do things on time. So one day father is calling Amar and he wants to make him understand, Amar to understand the value of time. What if you don't do the homework today? What will happen tomorrow? Yes, your teacher will be questionable to you. She will ask the questions, right? Why you did not do? Many times you even get scoldings from your teacher. So that can happen. So you should use your valuable time. You should not postpone for the things, not only homework but anything. Okay. Now what happens? Amar promised his father that he would never postpone the things. By listening to the father, he said, okay daddy, I will never postpone anything. Whatever you say, I will do it at the same time. One day he came to know that he had won the first prize in singing competition that was held in previous month. What happens? Amar has taken part in the school for singing competition and one day he came to know that he has won a prize. Everyone loves prize, right? Whenever you take part in something, the school functions and all, you will be eager to wait for the prizes, right? So Amar also got such kind of prize and he came to know on the other day. And what was the competition he participated? He participated in singing competition. Now, he was asked to collect the prize on the same day. So, school people are telling you should come and collect the prize on the same day. But prize become useless for him as it was a ticket to a circus show. What was the prize he won? It was a ticket for circus. You might have seen circus, so many animals, so many birds, people will do some athletic kind of stunts and all. That is called as circus and he won the same tickets and he thinks it will be useless for him, which was held in previous day. The circus is going to be held in the last day. It was held in last day. In this way, Amar learnt a lesson from the incident. What he did is, whenever they asked to come and collect the prize, he did not go. He went again the next day. But that time when he collected the prize, it was a circus ticket. And the circus was already passed yesterday. So what he will do today with the circus tickets? Yes, are they useful today? No, because it was yesterday's date. So what is the moral of story is here? The time is valuable. You should utilize your time in such a manner. You should you should value the time in such a manner that it should be definitely useful for you. So we have done with this chapter now, and you might have learned how to use your time. Yes, children, you should start implementing this, and as well as one thing, you should complete your workbooks on time, because you will be having online test. Done? So I'll see you in the next chapter. Till then, goodbye and stay safe. Bye children.